are getting underway here in the women's 3,000 metres. And the lineup for this, we have Eleanor Foote of Bray Runners, Marianne Doherty of Lagan Valley, Rachel Gibson North Down, Orla Duffy of Dublin City Harriers, Michelle Finn of Leevale, Sorkini Dono of West Limerick, Louise Shanahan of Leevale, Greta Strimacata of UCD AC, Zoe Toland of CNDR Track Club, Amy Green of Finn Valley AC, Cheryl Nolan of St Albans AC, and Abby Sheridan, Katie, of St Peter's AC.
Yeah, really exciting race here, Rory. We're seeing one person in particular that is making a bit of an event change today. Louise Shanahan, of course, the 800 metre specialist, trying her hand at the longer distance.
Yes, Louise Shanahan, an 800 metre specialist. She said to me earlier, we'll see how I am after the 15 laps. So it's a significant step up from running 4 laps indoors to 15. But yeah, she ran pretty well up in Armagh a few weeks ago over the distance on 3K Road, Katie. So she's coming into it in good form.
Yes, really great form from Louise Shanahan over the longer distances. I think in the last few years her Achilles have been niggling at her a little bit, so maybe this suits her training and hopefully she can add another national title. She'll be hoping she can do that anyway, Rory, and the other girls will be hoping that they can put a stop to it. Some other athletes maybe to keep an eye on is Zoe Toland of CNDR Track Club. She was a silver medalist over 1,500 metres at last year's Outdoor National Championships. And Cheryl Nolan as well. She's just slotting into 3rd position there.
Yeah, Cheryl, a multiple-time national champion, Katie, and if you remember special scenes a couple of years ago here at the National Indoor Arena in Abbottstown when she won gold, and it was a particularly emotional one as it was her first ever national senior title. So national senior titles certainly mean a lot to these athletes, Katie.
Absolutely, and she of course is always proud of those Irish representation as well. She represented Ireland at European Cross Country in December 2024 as well, so this is a really great high calibre field, currently down to 2, Louise Shanahan and Cheryl Nolan just sitting back off the leaders at the moment, which includes Zoe Toland.
Yeah, that's Circa McDonald in the green and white of West Limerick AC. She's leading this field at the moment. Just looking in behind her is Abby Sheridan of St Peter's Athletics Club in County Louth, Kitty.
Oh, a little bit of a trip there from Zoe Toland. Looks like she's just stepped on the inside. Cheryl Nolan currently sitting in 3rd position, wants to try and close that gap to Zoe Toland in 2nd place.
Yes, and you do see those athletes closing the gap, Katie.
2:32 for the first 800 metres. And they're bunched up again, Rory. That gap didn't last too long, sure it didn't?
No, it didn't. Nick Donald, Toland, Nolan, Shanahan, and then it's Abby Sheridan there. They're your lead group of 5. They're just going back about 3 or 4 metres. Double Olympian Michelle Finn, Tokyo and Rio for Leevale Athletics Club in the 3,000 metre steeplechase. And Michelle has kind of been changing things up in recent years, I think, Katie, coached by Phelim Kelly in the Dublin Track Club.
Yeah, she's been coaching herself as well and has been doing a great job of promoting women's athletics and the Irish language. But yeah, they're starting to bunch up again. I'm wondering if Sorka at the front there has decided to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, through the K there, Katie, in 3:12, so that's what, 9:36 pace. So nothing particularly fast, hence why they're bunched up, and you do see Michelle Finn trying to latch on to the group of 5, which indeed she has done, and they'll come around this time with 9 laps to go. In this women's 3,000 metres.
Yeah, starting to really bunch up again. I would fancy in this scenario Louise Shanahan just sitting in there biding her time. Of course she is a fantastic championship race over 800 metres, and with even more laps to think, Rory, I wonder what is going through her head at the moment. More time to plan her move. She's very analytical. I'm wondering how she's going to approach this today. Yeah,
Katie, you would have raced against Louise over the years, and I'm sure you're familiar with her trademark kick that she burned many ladies in the women's 800 metres with down the years.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how much she may be able to take out of this field in the last 400 metres, bearing in mind she does have very good ability to kick and have speed. She's of course, Rory, just sitting a little bit on the outside here as they come through with 8 laps to go, sitting a little bit wider than some of the other athletes, and of course she obviously wants to take the shortest route, but she is trying to make sure that she keeps everyone in contact, that she's keeping an eye on any moves that are being made, and whenever the pace is this slow, it's nothing really to worry about.
Yeah, absolutely. She'll just want to position herself there, so when the move is made, which it will be at some stage in this race, she'll be primed to react, and we will see how the race unfolds here. And they come up this time, Katie, with 7 laps to go. So starting to get going. Roisin Flanagan, the defending champion, not here to defend her title, the Finn Valley AC athlete. She ran at the last World Indoor Championships in Glasgow. So no Roisin this weekend to defend her title, which means we'll have a new champion.
Yeah, very exciting there. Wondering who can make the podium as well. There's still 6 athletes in it. Orla Duffy of Dublin City Harriers is just trying to get onto pace with the rest of the group, but slipping back a little bit, unfortunately. Long time leader still in place, no change there, Rory. I'm wondering how many more laps is there going to be before there is a big move made.
Yeah, it's a brave thing to do, to lead from the front, and you just see a little bit of movement now, Katie, and Michelle Finn, the Leevale athlete, reacting, and perhaps for the first time an injection of pace in this race.
Yes, 6 laps to go. We're counting it down. A little bit of a move there, but no real change in the order. Just watch Louise Shanahan. She's going around the outside, going from 6th position. She wants in that 3rd place, Rory. She wants to make sure she's right there. And I'm predicting we're going to see a very classic Louise Shanahan sprint finish. I'm expecting a big move, potentially with 400 to go.
Yeah, just coming up with a K to go, so we'll get their split through here. It's going to be around about the same as the last one, 6:24 through 2K, so that's the same as the last time. 312 kilometres for these girls. Nothing that they aren't used to running, I suppose, Katie.
No, definitely within the capabilities of the majority of this group. Zoe Toland of CNDR Track Club just making her move. Early days yet, but she is looking confident and looking strong. Louise Shanahan going with her at this stage. Zoe Toland kicking away. She hasn't quite got rid of them yet, Rory. That wasn't a decisive move. They're all still in touch. Yeah, all still in touch. You just wonder if Ida McDonald now, the West Limerick athlete, is going to feel the effects of taking the early pace. Abby Sheridan is still tucked in there, Katie. Abby Sheridan, also better known as the 3,000 metre steeplechaser, won the national outdoor title in Morden Stadium Santry last year. But Toland now stretching it out down the back straight. She's got maybe 3-4 metres, and Louise Shanahan the one giving chase. Yeah, still Zoe Toland. She's opened up kind of 3 metre gap there on Louise Shanahan. I thought Louise would be absolutely going with her at this point, but there's still a move to be made. Cheryl Nolan also sitting in 3rd position as we come to pass some back markers. Which always can make it interesting at the end of the race, Rory, as they kind of come around. Bit of bumping and barging as they come past Rachel Gibson of North Down there. Yeah, we get to the business end, Katie, now. 600 metres to go. Toland in first. And Cheryl Nolan, an athlete we mentioned at the start, the St. Albans AC athlete, coached by Fainham Kelly. She's moving up into 2nd position. Shanahan giving chase in 3rd. It's Finn in 4th. Sheridan in 5th, and still in contact. Is it a Nick Donald in 6th? Yeah, a bit of a gap back there to Louise Shanahan, but she will not be done yet. Mentally, this might be tough. It's a lot more laps than she is used to, but I am still expecting Louise Shanahan to make a big kick. Still Zoe Toland, Sharon Nolan on her shoulder. Michelle Finn, 2 laps to go. Yeah, just 2 to go, 400 metres. The business end, as I was saying. And they're going to really start to move now in just a second, Katie, because you don't have long until you hear the bell. Just 350 odd metres to go, and it's Toland, and here comes Finn trying to move up, and Nolan then still in 3rd, and Shanahan hanging on for dear life. Ida McDonald looks done and out of contention now in 6th, but still a group of 5 with a lap to go. It's anyone's race here at the National Indoor Arena, Katie. Michelle Finn looking good. She looks like she's going to be making a move, and she is. Receives the bell. Zoe Toland gritting her teeth. Louise Shanahan, fellow Leevale athlete, slotting in behind, seeing if she can make another national podium. Is Zoe Toland got done? Did she go too early? Did Michelle Finn make her move too early here? Who is going to have the best speed on this last lap, Rory? Yeah, Michelle Finn, 100 metres to go. Toland on her shoulder, trying to respond, trying to fight back. Toland, Louise Shanahan not out of it yet. It's Finn and Toland down the home straight. They're going to run into traffic. They're going to have to go wide. Toland arms flailing. She's kicking hard, and it's going to be Shanahan on the line as predicted. Shanahan wins from Toland in a frantic finish. 9:22 on the clock. What a performance from Louise Shanahan to take the win. Yeah, she made her move at exactly the right time, Rory. Zoe Toland maybe just running out of gas a little bit in that last 100 metres. Back marker that they came round was probably not well timed, but it's good to keep an eye on those people who you're lapping at that crucial point in the race. Louise Shanahan just getting it on the line. Another national title, this time over 3,000 metres.
Yeah, national indoor title number 5 for Louise Shanahan, a special one to get in an event that's not the 800 metres for the first time. She made it look good, she waited for her move perfectly, and she judged that to perfection, and she's your national champion.
Zoe Toland making her move. Did she go too early, Rory? That is the question. But at this point here, down to 2. Michelle Finn on Zoe Toland's shoulder, and this was the crucial moment. Moving around Greta Stramica. Zoe Toland got a bit of a clip from behind by Louise Shanahan. Louise Shanahan then comes through and timed her move perfectly, putting her arms aloft as she came through the line.
Underway very shortly is the women's shot put competition.
Yeah, so Louise Shanahan, our first national champion of today, and yeah, a great performance. As we mentioned, Katie, her kick at the end, just fantastic, and trademark, as I said.
Absolute trademark from Louise Shanahan. Was that her fifth
National indoor title?
And I think she's another 3 outdoors as well, so quite a few to her name, and interesting.
From the Dogs Injured, Josephine,
Yes, so a fantastic result.